Hi guys, Rachel with another video. I am back home, that's right, and this is my comfort where I get to do my mixing, editing, everything right here on my own computer where I don't have to be in a hotel room or, just by the beach somewhere chilling out and letting you know what is going on. But of course, since I was away 5 days now, there have been a lot. So this time I want to concentrate on Travalyst. What is Travalyst? What can we gain from Travalyst? What is Travalyst for, and how can it help our planet? Yes, so let's get into it. Travelers has been making a lot of noise lately since Travelers began. It started in 2019. Can you believe that? I mean, how can you not be proud of a child or someone you love for making this, you know, reaching this far, bringing something to nothing, and now it's blown up. Travelers is huge, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get you into Travelers as we speak here, but before I do so, I want to give you some insight on partnership and the guy and coalition partners, yeah, the partnerships and coalition partners of Travelers. So, and collaboration, scale, networking, what is going on before I go ahead and let you know what happened lately. So let's get started. So at Travelers, it says on their website, they have a brand new website, by the way. If you haven't checked it out, please go ahead and do so. And I will put every last link and everything that I tell you to on this video. Everything will be able to, you can pull that up on the website, and like I said, I will go ahead and put the link down in the description box down below. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so, because I have so much more wonderful content coming. And like I said, we are here to amplify and promote the work of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. So let's get into it. So, partnerships, it says that at Travelers, we collaborate with businesses and shareholders across the travel industry. This includes global household names, brands, sustainability, expert academics, policymakers, and through leaders. So this is what the partnership with Travalyst. So coalition partners. So Travalyst partners are part of a global network of change makers working together in a positive, pre-competitive collaboration to create viable visibility, sustainability solutions and change the travel industry for good. Our partners include, and listen to this, guys, you have to listen carefully, the partners of Travelers. And you might be familiar, you probably are familiar with a lot of the partners. I am for sure, because when I need to book a flight or I need to book a hotel or something, I know I use one of these. Okay, so the partners include Amadeus. I hope I pronounced that right, and you guys might know this from me by now. I do not pronounce names correctly. So here we go. So booking.com, Expedia Group, Google, Skyscanner, Travelport, which was one of the recent one who just joined. Amadeus as well as a recent partner. And Trip.com Group, TripAdvisor, not Triple, I'm sorry, TripAdvisor, and Visa. I mean, come on. I mean, this is some huge name, in the travel business. In the travel industry, when we need to book flight, we need to rental car or something, we use one of these sites. And for them to partner with Travelers, like I said, guys, Travelers started in 2019. And it was like a pet project he started, and they didn't think it was going anywhere. So for Travelers to expand the way it has, wow, the Duke of Sussex knew his craft, knew his work, and he knew where he wanted to go, and without hesitation, he took it there. So let's go ahead and continue. It says that this is actually, I'm reading it from the website, collaboration, creating games, changing impact through collaboration, sharing ideas and information in a cooperative, supportive structure. So, scale travelers' connection and access to world renowned sustainability specialists and academics enable us to scale sustainability initiatives at speed, as well as being part of the wider system change that helps us to reach more consumers in operation. So, networking, so being a part of a group of change makers and energizing collaborators, all with a laser sharp focus on changing the travel industry for the better. Collective power, finding strength in numbers. Collective powers, we are brave and bold and can initiate change faster together. All right, so they do have independent advisor groups. So, in their independent advisor group, it says to ensure that all of the work we do is robust, credible, and take the broader view of sustainability. Positive. We are supported by a group of academic sustainability experts who have oversight of and input to the framework and models we create. So here are some of the members of the Independent Advisory Group. There are Dr. Sally Urin. I hope I pronounced her last name correctly, but if I didn't, I do apologize because I don't want to offend anyone. So this person is the co-chair of Travalyst Independent Advisory Group, Chief Executive Forum for the Future. Diana Walker, co chair of the Travelers Independent Advisory Group Partner Brunswick Group. Dr. Suzanne Becken, Professor of Sustainability Tourism at Griffin University of Australia. Martin Dressen, founder and CEO of Good Hotel Group. Dr. Xavier Font, world leading academic on sustainability, travel, and marketing, professor of sustainability marketing at the University of Surrey. Professor Paul Peters, Professor of Sustainability, Transport, and Tourism at Breda University of Applied Science. Jeremy Smith, foremost travel industry expert on climate action, co founder of Tourism Declare and Climate Emergency. Oh my goodness, good. I mean, this man went to the best of the best people, smarts, people who know what they're doing in the sustainability, um, how we handle travel in the future. I mean, he thought forward with this. This is what we, the young people, should go ahead and take a look at when we are traveling. We need to be smart and who we choose and how we choose to travel with taking care of where we're going and not just go and be loud and enjoy the, their territories or countries and then leaving them, you know, with the burden of having to deal with climate change and all of that. So we have to be mindful on what we do and how we do it when we do go ahead and travel. So, just want to read something here. Like I said, the founder of Travalyst is by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex. Travalyst is a coalition of some of the biggest name in the travel industry. And again, I went ahead and read you some of the names. And I'm sure I didn't say Skyscanner. I did say Trip.com, and then there's TripAdvisor, there's Visa, Amadeus. Again, I am repeating these big names. Booking.com, Expedia Group, Google. Those are some of the biggest name that is partner with this Travelist initiative we have going on here. So if you haven't checked out the website is designed brand new and very, it's easy to navigate and very chic. I like it because it's kind of have a little modern feel to it. So there's information on aviation, accommodation, the framework for all of those, and it seems like they have a lot more coming because there is a whole section that says coming soon. So, aviation makes up the largest proportion of a holiday carbon emissions. In fact, a single long haul flight can generate more carbon emission than any other activity you do in a given year. Wow, I didn't realize that. But it's good to learn about these things, and I'm glad the Duke thought about us, and that way that he created a way that we can go ahead and get these datas, um, and be able to look at ourselves and what we do when we travel. Thank you to Prince Harry for go ahead and bringing us travelers, because it is a wonderful thing to do, and I know some of the great minds should have thought about this, but of course you are a great mind of your own, and I'm glad you were able to bring this. So having said that, with the general, I just mentioned about the carbon haul by flight that could be more than any given year. So that's why Travalyst is striving to make it easy for you to see and understand the impact of your travel decisions. And yes, I said that earlier. So, while working with the industry behind the scenes to reduce the environmental impact of the sector. Yes, I mentioned that earlier. We have to be careful and make our decision wisely on where we choose to go and how we choose for our travels to be. So, consumer demand. According to recent research by Trip.com, 78.7% of respondents agree that sustainability travel is vital, and 74.9% are likely to book sustainable travel option in the future. However, a third, 32.9, state that there is a lack of sustainable options, while more than a quarter, 25.4, say sustainable travel options aren't clearly labeled. That is a fact. As a person who travels a lot, that right there is a fact. Fact check. So, in other words, many of us want to make more responsible tourist choices but don't know where to start. And yes, that's where travelers come in. So one, it's I said it right on the mark. That's where travelers come in. The right information at the right time. Again, Prince Harry, I don't know how to say it again, and I'm gonna say it again. Thank you, dude. This is amazing for a person like me, and I know a lot of us out there who love to travel. We need to know where we're going and how we you know, able to help the planet and help our surrounding in the location we're going, to make sure they are around for us to come back to if we choose to, and keep it nice. So, the right information at the right time. We're harnessing the collective power of our partners, influencing how the industry operate and accelerating consumers' access to sustainability information. Starting with Google and Skyscanner. Here we go. You can now see the same emission data when you search on either platform. You can then select a flight with lower than average carbon emission, reducing the carbon footprint of your trip. Footprint, not point. Sorry, like I say, guys. Yes, I do make those silly mistakes, but yes. Um, what a wonderful tool. I didn't know we can go to now, you can get it on Google or Skyscanner. You can actually see the the emission data. I had no idea. But now I know. I now better prepare. I'm now better prepared to go ahead and know how I book when I'm traveling. So again, I cannot thank travel is enough for this. This is huge. This is the future, and we should go ahead and get more information if you need. And if you're traveling, please be aware of where you're going, what you're doing, and sustainability. Like I said, the future. We need our planet to stay there for a long time. So please do your research. Look carefully. So over time, this is Traveler's goal. So over time, this is directly from the website, so I'm going to read it again. So over time, our goal is to make this information available everywhere. Wow. No matter which travel booking site you use, we'll also be working to expand current reporting to include a broader view of sustainability and aviation beyond carbon emission. Detail on how the emission model work is available on the website. So you can go ahead and click on that. It will show you how, oh my goodness, look at this. This is so wonderful. What this looks like. Oh my God. Look, so if you search for flight on Google or Skyscanner, and this is what you'll see. And yes, guys, I will need you to go onto the website and look at this. The data is wonderful, and I wish I can. Let me see if I can go ahead and add this part here on my video, because this is awesome. I like how, oh, it's not gonna allow me to do it. But yes, go ahead, visit the website, and you will see how it works here, and it tells you right there. Let me see this 8% emission. Oh wow, it actually tells you. It gives you the price, the how much carbon emission, non-stop, 2 hours. Oh my God, I think I saw that, but I didn't know what it was. But it's amazing that I thought, okay, today I'm gonna make a video about Travalyst. So to go more in depth and let you know what Travalyst is about and what we can expect from Travalyst. But I had no idea I would be learning myself. So we are learning together, guys, and I am here for it. So, again, I'm gonna continue. So, in the long term, this is just one small steps for aviation. In the longer term, decarbonization of the industry will need increased investment, policy change, and significant technological innovation, all of which we're seeking to accelerate through, oh wow, collaboration. Listen, already this is huge with all the partners and everyone he's working with. And for him, for all of this to come to be coming, guys, we in for a long run here, and to be sitting with lawmakers and making these decisions, ma'am, sir, whoever y'all are across the pond, I'm sorry, but Harry has gone way beyond you guys. And if you guys see some of the conversation there that is about people are having, top CEOs, huge, I mean, people with big, in the companies, big companies, talking so positively of what the Duke and Duchess doing. I mean, the little noise that you're hearing from the Daily Fail and Daily Express across the pond, I strongly suggest y'all run away from those, because that does not represent them and the wider world. Because they are well respected and doing big things out here, and we should all come on board and see for ourselves. No one is pushing you to like them, because that is not what they're asking for. All they're asking for is for fairness, and that's all we in the squad is asking for you to do. And I know I've seen a lot of you come on my channel, leave disgusting comments, and I had to delete and block. I'm gonna need you guys, who those of you who do come on here just to rant because you feel like ranting because you're miserable. Somebody, I mean, they haven't killed your cat, they haven't killed your wife, they haven't killed your kids, they haven't eaten your food, they haven't begged you for anything, they're not taking your money. I don't understand why all the nastiness, because at the end of the day these people living their lives, making money, doing, changing, making changes in other people's lives. I honestly think you'll just leave them alone, because they're beyond you. I mean, their footprint is marked in history. Meanwhile, nobody gonna know who the hell you are while you renting behind a computer screen. That's all you can do, because I'm sure some of these disgusting things you're saying, you can never say it to their face. Anyway, so let's continue. Enough of the haters, because we don't give a crap about them either way. So goodbye, guys. All right, so let's continue. So what you can do. So basically, what we as a consumer, in the traveling, which whether we're traveling or we a staycation, the hotel right down the street. I mean, we're not whether you're going on a flight or not. So what we can do? So the single most impactful things we can do, so is to cut back on carbon footprint when traveling, is to track how much you fly and pick the lowest impact options where possible. And like I said, they showing you what the lowest impact is. When you go to google.com now and they show you on the website what it will look like, they have the emission on there, and they have the how much the flight costs, and they have all that right there, the duration of the flight. They have that there now, so you would know. So there is no excuse to say, oh, no, there it is there. So you will know how to book, where to book, and who practicing to to help us save our planet, basically. So if you want to go green, yeah, go to Travalyst, and you will get where you need to be in order um, to make your travel and your stay wherever you go a positive one. So we will. It says that you can consider alternative to flying, such as trains, yes, coaches, and ferries. We are working with our partners to broaden the availability of emissions data on transportation as a whole. You can now search for train transport on Google, while Skyscanner shows greener choice on car rentals. Oh my God, I didn't know that either. So on Skyscanner, I'm gonna check that out now. Ah, okay, hang on here. Wow. So Skyscanner show greener choice for car rental, so you'll know what company, and all that falls under Travelers, guys. We are being fed fantastic content that will help us in the long run, and I stand. Sorry, I stand. So, when choosing air travel, opt to pay the extra to offset your carbon emission. While we acknowledge that offsetting is not a solution, it can help keep emission down while we work on wider systemic change. Our partners Trip.com and Amadeus have partnered with Choice. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Choose we partnered with Choose, a climate tech company, to offset emission through carbon removals, offset and sustainable aviation fuel. Carbon removal and SAF are generally more expensive, but they represent far more effective way to reduce aviation environmental impact. Wow. Wow. This is huge. This is amazing. I mean, this literally have changed the industry. This is just for flying. They have a whole accommodation site, part of it that I haven't even looked at. But this is a good one here. So the impact of accommodation is often underplayed when compared to transport. However, research has shown that many aspects of where we choose to stay, from food, miles, and waste to energy consumption and local employment, can significantly increase the impact our trips have both on the environment and the local community. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So, here at Travelers, we're working with global travel brands to make it easy for you to identify and book more sustainable accommodation options. At the same time, our partners are working to help accommodations providers identify where they need to improve. Yes, yes, and yes. I always say that I come from a small country, and everybody, if you hear, oh, that we create, we fix, so they can come back. You know, so I'm happy that we have this. We know we're practicing the proper procedures, and the people need to go ahead and do our part to make sure, when you go and visit, you support the communities. That's why I always said, I mean, a friend of ours literally travel all around the world, and I always ask my husband, I said, can you ask him for me, please? If he ever done anything for that community, the communities he travel, I mean, he show his, you know, trophy hunters he does, and I hate that. I mean, does he help, with the local hospital all over Africa. You bring back deer head and this and that. Does he do anything else to help the community? Because he's literally killing their environment when he goes there. So please bear in mind when you go there, have respect for the communities you visit and the natives. Please, that is a wonderful thing, and they're not gonna you're not gonna see the thanks in front of you, but trust me, in the long run, we thank you for all you do to help keep our islands and wherever island you go, place you go, and you visit. So be mindful. That's all I'm gonna say on that. So we thank you for coming, but also we want you to be mindful of the things that you do when you get there. So, the right information at the right time. So, partners are enabling hotels, lodges, and rentals properties to submit their sustainability practice and certification, and then displaying that information across their travel booking sites. Yes, currently you can find sustainable accommodation option on booking.com. Thank you. My goodness, I love that. Google and Expedia. Just look for the following information. Wow, so when you go and Google the information you wow, you click there, you will see like it looks like a little ribbon, and you click on it. It gives you like it tells you if the company or the place, the hotel is a certified sustainable program, and it tells you what are the different categories in it. So waste, energy and greenhouse gases, destination and community. Oh my goodness, this is so awesome. Sustainable energy conservation program. Oh wow, I love that. And amenities, more 100% renewable. It gives you everything, guys. So yeah, you can look for that now on booking.com and on Google when you go ahead and try to book a hotel. So you will be able to see all that. Just click on the little ribbon and it will give you all the information if you are staying in a place that practice what they preach, basically sustainability and what we need for this future for us to help the planet, and we live here, so we got to take care of it, so we do whatever we can. So with that being said, guys, I love this. I can go on and on and on. There's so much more on this website. I strongly suggest you go ahead and get your life on this website. There's so much more I can go ahead and tell you, but I want you to go ahead and click on that site and you will see for yourself. And when you're booking, the one thing I can say about this, and I'm sure it's probably coming, that you would want to click when you go to Travelist, it takes you directly to a booking site, and it probably does that, but I'm not seeing that. There's also somewhere you can go ahead and put in your email and you get more information when new information is available for Travalyst, what they're up to. And Travalyst have recently won a lot of awards. We have, let me go ahead and pull up the information for you for Travelers. They won an award recently. Let's see, Travelers. I like to give you accuracy, so don't mind me. I'm pulling up the article where they just recently won a Far Travel Vanguard Award for in sustainability. So and this new website is so chic. I love it. It's easier to navigate. It's not crowded. You can just go ahead and click and wherever on that little what do you call it there, that menu, you'll be able to pull up all the information. It's clear, easy, like I said, easy to read. So go ahead and yeah, have a look and literally press Travel Weekly everywhere. I mean, Travelers has been doing, been getting a lot of good, good press. Kudos to Harry and the team. from Travalyst. I'm in awe. I am shocked. So when Travelport earlier joined, Travelport, was it? I'm thinking it's earlier this week. Last week, sorry, because today's Tuesday. Last week, travel technology company Travelport has joined Prince Harry's Global Sustainable Travel Coalition, Travalyst. Travelport will now implement a Travelist data methodology and will build capability in the Travelport platform to help its travel management company, TMC, and agency customers and accelerate sustainable travel. That is, I mean, this is huge. Travelport, are you kidding me? I mean, you cannot get any bigger than that. I mean, with all the names I've already mentioned, all of, oh my God, this is huge. Travel solution. I'm looking at all. You guys have to check all the comments on this. Yeah, Amadeus was the eighth partner, and then Travelport is the ninth. So, in this case, this is growing by the day. By the day, I tell you. So, if you haven't see, I'm sure we all will be seeing Travelers Impact when we book either whether it is a hotel room, a plane ride, or a train. Wherever we go, and we will see the impact. And please look for the logos in the hotels. Let us know if you've seen anything that has the Travelers logo. Well, I'm not sure they're gonna have the Travelers logo per se, but the sustainability you will see that that is a work of Travelers. So if you do see anything like that, yes, that is Prince Harry at work, making sure that we have a better planet for our grandchildren, great grandchildren, and for the planet to still be here. So while I wait for this thing to load, it looks like it's taking its time. So yes, that award Travelers won recently last week was the AFAR, and that is the 2022 Travel Vanguard. And basically, they choose 10 visionary companies that are changing the way for travel. So that was the award, and want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. We have more content coming. And until the next video, cheers.